Every time I walk into a store, I look at one of these absolutely enormous TVs and be like, man, I would love to take that home to play some games. But maybe you think your monitor is okay? You don't need this? Let me tell you, size matters a lot. Okay? This is fantastic, man. And the picture quality of this LG LCD TV is not great. Okay? So basically, the only thing that this TV has going for it is the size. But is that enough to make it worth it? I believe so, because this thing is almost VR level of immersion. It is so big. If you can get close to this screen, it is a different level of immersion. Let me tell you, if I extend my arms here, I cannot reach the corners. I remember a while ago, my dad had a car that was a smaller. So basically, I did this with my arms, and I was longer than that car. Okay, it was one of those cars that open from the front instead of having a door on the side. It was very funny. But my point is, this is incredible. This is so big, and it is definitely something that I really want very bad. But here's the thing, I've got used to OLED, very high contrast, very good motion. So yeah, it is tough to be okay with just a gigantic LCD TV. It would definitely have to be at least a mini LED. And the problem with those is that your game mode is going to disable that local dimming to give you a better input lag. Maybe you can find one with good input lag and good picture quality with that local dimming working very well, but I'm not sure about that. So you have to go OLED, and that's very, 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 very expensive. Okay? So maybe you're not ready yet. I'm definitely not ready to drop big, big, big money on that, because see, you get one of those, then 2 years from now, something comes out that is way better, and it's just too expensive to replace. Okay, it's too much money. Okay, it's just way, way, way too much money. But if you are used to LCD picture quality, the size upgrade definitely matters. Okay, and it matters a lot. Absolutely amazing experience playing with this TV today. Now, this is probably the worst TV I've ever seen when it comes to picture quality, because the contrast is very, very low. Okay? Very, very low. This is definitely not for a dark room. If you are in a dark room, the black is gonna be washed out, completely washed out. The darkness is very, very bad. Very, very bad. Nothing is close to black. It is actually so bright. Even you display a full black screen on this TV with the lights off, and it's going to light up the room. Okay, so we're talking about probably 1000 to 1 contrast ratio. So yeah, but the size definitely matters, and I've enjoyed a lot playing with this today. So I can only imagine if I could get my hands on an OLED that is this size, That would be fantastic. The other thing that I can share with you is that this TV looks very, very bright. And when I measure it, I do not have a colorimeter. I measure with my cell phone app. It's like less than 300 nits full screen, which is a lot. You know, if you compare that with the OLEDs, you know, the brightest OLEDs we have now are getting close to that. But the thing is, you get that brightness full screen on this gigantic TV, and it gives you the impression that this is a lot brighter than what it actually is. This is not even an HDR display. Okay, this doesn't even support HDR. It's just SDR, and it looks very, very bright. It looks a lot brighter than my LG C1 because of the average, you know, brightness. You can have a brighter, bigger window, even full screen. So those are my two takeaways. Size matters. I would love to get a very high quality TV with this size, and it's gonna look brighter than the same TV if it is a smaller size. It's gonna feel like it is brighter, I believe, based on my experience with this. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions if you've ever played with one of these enormous displays. And also, I believe that in the near future, we might have some headsets with incredible picture quality that is just plug and play, and it's gonna give you basically, you know, whatever screen size you want, 3D, VR, everything together with tremendous quality. And at that point, these gigantic and very expensive screens are not going to make a lot of sense if you just want to play the game yourself. So of course, if you want to have a room full of people enjoying the content, that is something else. But just for you, I think a VR headset would definitely be the way to go. But of course, I don't think we have that, you know, HDR, you know, plug and play, just works for everything. It's like having a monitor in your head as big as you want, and you get 3D. I don't think we have that package yet available. But yeah, basically my point is the size at some point is not gonna make a lot of sense, okay? Just because you're gonna be better off just getting something in your head, and I mean you can get it as big as you want, and potentially with even more quality, with more picture quality for the money, of course. But yeah, I can only imagine, you know, a micro LED that is this size, HDR, perfect black, self-emissive. I mean, that's just gonna be nuts. But of course, who can pay for that? So yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions. And if you have any questions, the name of the TV is gonna be on the title of the video. I don't remember. Okay, but it's not something I would recommend anyway. I would not recommend this specific TV for gaming. It doesn't even support VRR. Okay, it's 120 hertz, 4K, but it doesn't have VRR. It doesn't have any, you know, gaming features. I mean, it does have this game bar with the usual, you know, LG settings, but yeah, aside from that, this is not a gaming TV, not at all. This is just a TV to watch, you know, regular content. But yeah, this is not a gaming focused TV, even when it does have this game optimizer mode and all the LG settings, which are very, very good. But yeah, the quality, the picture quality is not good. Okay, this is not even mini LED. This does not have dimming zones, nothing. This is just raw LCD contrast, and it's very, very low on this one. One of the worst I've seen, actually. And yeah, the uniformity is not great either. If you have a black screen, you see in the corners, you see like light leaking through the corners, and yeah, you have some uniformity issues. It's not great. It's not great. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions. What is the biggest TV you've ever played on? And if you have any questions.